Are there... Okay, in a couple of weeks we've got somebody coming in from, we've got Leo Sykes coming in from RSM Tenon, who are a recovery and insolvency company, and one of the things I know I want to talk to him about is what are the signs that one should look for before they call him. So in a potentially more positive light, what are the signs, and my business is in its ascendancy, what are the signs, and here I am, I run it, I might have 2, 3, 5 people working for me, it may or may not be the 5 million a year that you're talking about as turnover. What are the things I should be looking out for that will make me say, you know what, I need a part-time finance director?
It could be things like, I'm profitable, but my cash is going down. I mean, that's quite like a kind of a strange thing to happen, but as businesses grow, they need more working capital. So to understand how that whole thing works can be quite confusing.
Can I ask a question there? Because to know that you're more profitable, but my cash is going down, you presumably been talking... If you're like me, you'd have been talking to your accountant. What's the difference between you and the accountant that works for the company? A small company, I'm thinking, who can't afford a big finance director, the kind of person you described. They've probably got an accountant.
Yeah, I think one of the things which typically is the difference between a commercial finance director and a bookkeeper stroke accountant is the accountant is very good on telling you what's happened. They're absolutely precise on recording the numbers, telling you exactly where you've made the money or not made the money. What they're not very good, and where we come in, is focusing people on the end point. It's saying, let's be clear on where we're trying to take this business. Let's then work out how we get there. Let's put a roadmap together, and let's measure ourselves properly against how we're doing. So if then the company is going off the track, it will not come as a surprise. And one of the key things, like when you talk to the likes of RSM and Tenon, one of the things that happens is some companies are really very good, but they've just lost track of what they're trying to do. They actually go off the rails and they haven't actually realised. So again, what we do is we help put proper performance management systems in, proper measuring systems, so that then there is a no surprise environment.
Part of the keys in the job title, finance director, means directing the future, not just looking at the past. So you're helping shape the future and help the people running the business make the right choices. So it's about direction setting.
Yeah, it's about planning.
Yeah, and you used the word mentoring there, and you talked about guidance and looking at the future, which obviously means you need to be very involved with what is the point of the company, where does it want to be in a year, 3 years, 5 years' time.